Can we make one of them win? Can we make rock beat rock? The answer is truly a sight to behold.
Wait.
Yes, what you just
Wait.
saw is...
What? Yo, what's going on, everyone? My name is Lightning7, and today we're gonna be reacting to a Why-Do video about why left cloud beats right cloud. I think what he means... I haven't actually gotten to watch this video. I actually wanted to save it for the YouTube. But it's like the way like cloud's like facing and such. So and I don't know if it meant like left side or like facing left or facing right. But yeah, pretty simple. Let's just get right on into it.
You see, in his side B, Cloud does actual calligraphy while slicing people in the JRPG.
So, okay, fun fact. If you don't know, // is actually the move. Writes out the kanji misfortune, I think. It also can mean day or something else. But what he's essentially doing is he's writing a kanji, but with like, by killing you.
See, the Why-Do Intensive Research Team, also known as Neon Ritalin, has uncovered Sakurai himself discussing this problem.
Wait, really?
In a Nintendo Dream interview from February 2016. Many thanks to Source Gaming for the translation. In the words of Sakurai, it might be the first move in Smash to be completely different depending on whether Cloud is facing right or left.
Yeah, because, so as he explained earlier, moves were flipped, right? Or they're, but like the hitboxes didn't really change. But you can't really write a letter backwards and be fine. So, and that's what that, I mean, isn't a letter, but like that's what it basically is. It's a language, right? You can't like just write it backwards and have it be the same, especially when considering it's a move. So it's like actually different. It's like one of the weird. It's like the only move I think in the game that like is genuinely different when doing it from the right or from the left that I can think of at least. There's probably another example. You guys can let me know in the comments. But
here's Cloud doing it to the right, and if we just flip that image, we expect the hitbox to look like this. But in the actual game, it looks like this. Yeah.
See on Ultimate Frame Data. Also, that looks so weird over there. Oh, right, I covered up my mouse. On the left side. It looks weird, just seeing Cloud turn like that. But, no, that's, if you look at Ultimate Frame Data, that's what it looks like. Like, it's actually, like, different. So I have known about this, by the way. I just want to preface. But, like, it was, like, pretty niche. But I'm curious to see what Aidu has to say. Just because, like, he's probably did more research than I did. The only thing I really thought much of it was like, like some characters just dodge it sometimes.
Look at the hitbox. We can see that left Cloud's side B hits close to him on the ground, but far away in the air. But if we look at right Cloud, we can see that it's the opposite, meaning it hits farther away on the ground, but closer in the air. And just to make sure I'm not losing my mind, let's test this out. If we have both of these characters side B simultaneously,
it looks, I will say, it looks ever so slightly different. Like if you look at the shadow, the shadow is kind of over here, but then, oh, oops. But then, like, okay, shadow there. But I mean, the hitbox isn't changing. They just slightly changed the look of it, like ever so slightly.
For these characters side B simultaneously at the same height, can we make one of them win? Can we make rock beat rock? The answer is truly a sight to behold.
Wait.
Yes, what you just saw is...
What? Wait, I thought it was... Wait. Maybe it means facing left. Wait a minute. Oh, wait. What? Are you serious? Hold on.
Two characters doing the same exact move, but one of them comes out on top. And folks, I haven't seen that since TikTok. Again, this is not related to port priority or any other game engine jank like that. If these two clouds swap places, the same exact thing happens. It is only a question of facing left or facing right.
Okay, because I thought it was facing left because left face or not facing left. Sorry, facing right. Oh my god. Because like the hip, like it's better to catch people running away, doesn't get low profiled, etc. But I mean, I guess we're talking about the Ditto specifically, but wow, that's crazy.
No matter how absurd it sounds, we are finally equipped to ask the forbidden question of, Who is better, left cloud or right cloud?
So
Now, I
stupid.
personally think the answer to that question depends on the matchup. For characters that are very small, like Kirby or Game & Watch spamming crouch, you kind of just have a straight up better neutral when you're on the right side of them.
Dude, that's such a weird concept. What? Oh my god. I'm just like thinking about that. Like, wow, it actually does put into perspective a lot of interactions I've had. Because I noticed cross slash would miss in weird places sometimes. Like, I never consciously thought, oh, it's because I was facing the wrong way. Like, I never put that together, but now it makes total sense.
Not only does Cloud side B hit very low opponents, but it's also a multi-hit, which means it
Oh,
pulls
so
them
it hits
straight
them
out
up
of
in the
crouch and
air.
does
Oh, that
full
makes sense.
knockback, which is huge. In a game full of pancakes, this move is the spatula. But of course, that
the
spatula
spatula.
was simply not built
Dude.
symmetrically.
Right,
It's like a fish spatula, which is actually that's the best kind of spatula. This is not a joke. I just think everybody should own a fish spatula. It's a very useful and
my God.
multi-purpose.
Guys, get your fish spatulas today at whydo.amazon.com/fish spatula. Check it out.
Put a training mode and test side B against small opponents. It turns out that flipping Kirby's is a whole lot easier on right cloud. Like, just look at this. The grounded range difference is noticeable because of where the hit.
Dude, whenever I play against J-John next time, I'm going to the right side.
Game where every interaction matters. It really makes you wonder how many stocks or even tournament matches against these characters would have been completely different if only the Cloud player had been using right cloud.
What? That's
But
so
don't
crazy.
give up hope just yet, left cloud enjoyers, because
This is the ultimate cloud tech right here. I didn't realize. I mean, it's niche still, but it's not as niche as I would have thought. Like, I was kind of like wondering like what he was gonna talk about for 14 minutes or 15, but it's actually a lot.
you see, the taller your enemy gets, the less the grounded range advantage of right cloud matters. Think about Palutena. She is tall enough to get hit by the farthest part of left cloud's side B, so against her that far-reaching low hit simply doesn't matter as much. And yes, this is where left cloud gets to shine, because his side special is way better as an anti-air. This
Dude,
move
that's
hits
so crazy. Oh my god. What? Oh my god. I'm having my mind is, oh my god, it's having a moment.
that tricky upwards diagonal area in ways that, quite frankly, right cloud couldn't even dream of. Like, look at this. Look at how left cloud is able to hit this jumping Mithra from a range that simply does not work.
Oh my god, that's so bizarre. That's so bizarre. I'm just gonna pause a lot just having those moments where just like, what? It explains a lot. And I knew of it, but I didn't understand it, if that makes sense. Like, I knew, oh yeah, no, the hitbox is different if I'm facing left or facing right. I did not know how impactful that was, though.
If you think about it, having two clouds on screen makes this weird gameplay quirk matter twice as much. It's like how if you go to a Smash tournament.
You know, but you know what this makes me think about? What about other parts of the game? Like, what about, let's say you were, because like sometimes I'll cross slash off stage to like kind of reversal the opponent or kind of get them to panic and such. So how does this like affect like off stage, for example? Because okay, let's say, so like if Cloud is coming, or any character is coming from this kind of diagonal area, if you are facing right, cross slash kind of hits better at that angle. But then if you're on the right side of the stage or right off stage and then you're facing left, then like it wouldn't be as good for like reverse edge guards and such. God, that's so interesting. What that also means is that when you're on the left side of the stage, you can do the cross slash like stuff, like not the wave slash. I'm sorry, that's kind of dead. Rest in peace. But what I mean is like sometimes I'll do like a jump cross slash or as like a mix up, and if they're like shielding, that's like is it more likely to hit? Actually, I don't know, because this cross slash starts like this, right? So maybe I don't know. God, that brings up so many questions. Please, if you have any ideas in the comments, be sure to let me know, because this is getting me thinking.
Cross slash has all the same left-right weirdness we've come to know and love. But thankfully, I do think it's a bit less crazy, just because the entire animation always plays out.
Exactly.
And I tested it, and thankfully that giant last hit is the same on both sides. which is what I would say if Smash Ultimate were a real game.
Oh
But
my god.
unfortunately, it's actually an elaborate social experiment designed to study how nostalgia makes people put up with nonsense. So, this is the last hit of Limit Cross Slash, and it looks symmetrical, right? I mean, it's a snowman. You can flip a snowman around, but no. You see, that big final hit has more range on left cloud.
What? Dude. Wait. Wait. Okay, I was just watching Main Stage yesterday. By the way, I'm gonna make a set analysis video about that soon. Bro, Spargo missed Limit Cross Slash when he was facing on the left against Tweak, where like it didn't fully connect. I thought it was just because Tweak was like, well, he was too far. Kinda. Oh my god. Oh my god, that gives so much perspective. Holy crap.
If you make left cloud and right cloud use the blue move at the same time, there are
What?
plenty of positions where one of them beats the other, which, in my extremely scientific opinion, looks kind of badass.
Wow.
But, you know, after all this, we do sort of have to ask ourselves, how much does it really matter? And how are we supposed to handle left and right cloud in tournaments? And I would say 99% of the time, this gameplay quirk isn't going to influence the outcome of a match.
It is, like I said, it's niche. It just is kind of eye-opening for some specific situations that I have noticed while watching or playing the game. It just, like, it makes sense now. Like, just thinking about it, connecting the dots. So, but yeah, I'm kind of surprised that something like this happened for Cloud, I guess. Like, some big, like, I don't know. I mean, it's not big, but this kind of Smash Facts kind of thing, I guess. And now I know. I never really noticed or thought much of it, but, you know, here we are.
The one simple thing that saves us from so much suffering. And it's the fact that in Ultimate, no matter which slot you pick on the character selection screen, the side you spawn on is completely random. If a Cloud player notices they're spawning on their less favored side, it would technically be in their best interest to force a reroll somehow.
You just go like, oh wait, shoot, I'm sorry, I have the wrong controls. Just pull that on them. Button check.
So rather than descend
very
further
funny.
into asymmetrical madness, I really do want to stress that left cloud and right cloud honestly aren't that different from each other.
Yeah, it is a pretty minor difference. You know, actually, this actually is making me think about something. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is true. 90% sure this is true. And from my experience, it feels that way too. But as Cloud, when you up B out of shield from behind, it actually has like slightly less range. Not because like the up B has less range, but because you are like, you kind of shift back when you up B a little bit as Cloud. So it's like naturally just like a teensy bit shorter. It's kind of making me think about that in like a odd way. Even though it's like not quite the same, it's a similar concept. Okay, dude, I actually need to. This is something I actually have to think about whenever I play against JJ next, because he's from my region, and I have actually been. He's been a player I've actually been thinking about, like you know, strategizing against. Because like okay, this is kind of off topic from the video, but I've been kind of changing my game plan for some matchups. Because even though, okay, here's a really good example. Well, there's Kirby, but there's also Puff. I actually think Puff I play against more is probably a little bit more common, a little better. But something I've had to think about is, when I play against Puff, I get edge guarded a lot. And but then the other thing is, I also like sometimes Puff will kind of like catch my retreats, and so I've been like kind of rethinking about the matchup some, right? So I've been like charging more limit, kind of keep walling them out, but in like a different way. Instead of like trying to like dash back, I'll just kind of like out button them. But now like it's getting me thinking a little bit more about these matchups, because now I'm like, okay, but if I'm facing left though, that might be nice. But you know, pretty niche. So yeah, interesting video. I actually had a lot of fun watching that. I hope you guys learned some neat stuff. I definitely learned some neat stuff. Like, you know, when it came to I didn't know that, like, for example, the Limit Cross Slash hitbox when Cloud's facing left is bigger, or it's like more disjointed. I think I did not know that. I was not expecting that. That's crazy. But yeah, be sure again, follow Waidu. He creates great content, really funny, high quality videos, etc. And I know I've also recently kind of doing like, because I reacted to Vars video recently about why everyone plays COD. I know I've been kind of doing these react videos, but this is also just like a really good video, and it's about Cloud. So I wanted to react to it and just give you all my thoughts and such. So. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please sure to hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell, like Waddy, all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Later!